I'm Tineke. I am from the northern part of Holland. I have bipolar disorder since when I was 26. I was officially diagnosed, but I was having depressions when I was 16 and was in care therefore. And I have a boyfriend for 16 years, and I'm a board member for the Dutch Bipolar Foundation. And I also I'm a board member for GAMIAN, so I do a lot of work on patients' experience, giving people information about what it is to have bipolar disorder and what it affects it in your lives, what the effects are in your life. I'm going to talk about was my care disrupted due to COVID. Yes, it was. We couldn't have a one-to-one contact again. I have like 4 appointments with my nurse, psychiatric nurse a year. And those are very important conversations because it's about how I'm doing, and she helps me with tips and tricks and how to deal with it. And I was in a major depression while COVID was going up, and I had when I have COVID, when I have a depression, I have problems speaking a lot about it, and I think it's very hard. And when she she called me instead of one-to-one contact, and then it's harder for me to talk about it when I'm in contact with her directly. But when it was by phone, it was even harder for me. So it was for me very hard to talk and in depth talk about depression and what I could do. And so it were short conversations and not really going into depth about what my problems were. So it was really affecting my care. And we also had to use a special app where you could use that was the need to use digital tools was a digital tool to make the call, and then you would go into a system, and then the system would refer you to your nurse, and that was well, what was working good, but yeah, it's still only a call. So the system worked very well, and I could also ask my medicines to be delivered to the pharmacy via that app. So that is new for me, but it works very well. So I don't have to email them, but I just have to do it in the app, and that app is working well. So I'm happy with the app, but that's yeah. So that's a good change. And the contact with my psychiatrist was different because with my psychiatrist I just talk to him about my medicine. Is it good or is it not working? And when it's not working, I want something different. So the contact between my psychiatrist via the app was good because it wasn't that in-depth conversation about the feelings I had. But so that was something that was easier to contact my psychiatrist because I could easily call him via the app and have good conversation about what medication I should change and stuff. So that's something that I would like to have after COVID. So that's something, that's the app. I hope they keep the app so you can easily have contact with my psychiatrist about medication and just ask about the medication brought to the pharmacy. So that's something I hope they will continue, and I think they will do it. So that's easier in usability, and so I have easy personal contact with the secretaries, and they just refer me to a psychiatrist, and then I get my medicine. So or I get a conversation with my psychiatrist. But I hope that the now I have contact with my nurse again, and the personal conversations, they are really needed to be in person on the premises there in the institution where I get my care, because I really, when I need to talk, then I really need someone to sit by me and have the openness, and she can also see how I'm doing, how I'm talking. If I use a lot of I use my hands to talk and the way I talk, and she can see how I'm doing, and we get deeper conversations. So that's something that's important, that is continued during COVID or after COVID. So that's really important. So I think there are two things that come out of it: that the one-to-one contact with my nurse is important, and that's something I didn't have partly during COVID. And the contact I have with my psychiatrist via the app is good. So I hope those two will be continued. That I have the personal contact with my nurse, and the contact via the app with my psychiatrist. That would be the best of both worlds.